Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, and I want to say Shalom, y'all Akiminakwat out there, pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again, another lesson. And this is another edition of Let's Explain. And this one, Lord willing, will be titled, Let's Explain, Let Nothing Be Done Through Strife or Vainglory. And as it's usually done, all right, you can see we're here on dailyverses.net going through the random. This one happened to come up. And I also did add Ephesians 4 and 2 in, so a little bonus. I currently have again, still trying, it's been about 2 days now. I have one titled, Let's Explain, Let the Wicked Forsake His Way and the Unrighteous Man His Thoughts. I made it a couple days ago. The day before yesterday, actually, as a matter of fact, and it would not upload. So I deleted it, and then I uploaded again and did not upload, and I deleted it, uploaded again, didn't upload. So I just deleted it. It's been gone, all right, off the YouTube upload for a while. And I've got it upload on my phone. I'm looking at it right now. It says processing, 2 minutes left, and it looks like the bar is filled. So Lord willing, it goes through, Baba Kusha. Or else I don't even know. I don't know. I'm going to have to transfer it to the computer or something, and I don't know. I'll do that when I do it, I guess. Whatever the Most High has the spirit to do that. I'd really prefer not to do that, so Lord willing, it just uploads this way. But I don't know why, with this one specific video, it's just having issues. I've uploaded other videos from mobile since then. They weren't having the same issues, so I don't know why this one's having issues. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyway, we will have this one, Lord willing, come out. It's not doing anything on my desktop. It's just the phone uploads that are being weird. But, yeah, man. So, here we are in Philippians 2 and 3, and we're going to do some explaining, right? So, again, excuse me. So, Philippians 2 and 3 says, Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. Again, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So we're going to get the etymology. All right, do a little bit of etymology, I believe. We'll pull this up, and we'll do that, and then we'll move over to Ephesians, and we'll do it one by one. I think we'll do the Ant Bible first here, and then we'll do the etymology. I usually do it the other way, but we'll do it this way first. Ant Bible, same scripture, Philippians 2 and 3. It says, Do nothing from selfishness or empty conceit through fractional motives. Through factional motives or strife, but with an attitude of humility, being neither arrogant nor self-righteous, regard others as more important than yourselves. Okay, so a little bit of a deeper understanding there, but let's go deeper. Okay, and we use the King James for this. So, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Well, what is strife? Okay, strife, discord, contention, a quarrel, okay, a fight, an action of striving, okay, battle, combat, conflict, torment, distress. So that's what strife is in the etymology, and we'll do it a little bit easier. What we'll do is we'll go and define strife, and we'll actually go and get it from, we'll do the Google's one. It says angry or bitter disagreement over fundamental issues, okay, conflict, friction, disagreement, all right, variance, okay, dispute, arguments. Okay, let nothing be done in argument and bickering and controversy and hostility and bad blood, right? Contention, okay, which is heated disagreement, yelling and snapping and, and again, because that can really get into physical violence. You don't want that. So don't let things be done through that, okay? It says, or vainglory. Now, what is vainglory? Vainglory is inordinate pride in oneself or one's achievements, excessive vanity. In etymology, It says, it literally translates to worthless glory or meaningless honor, undue pomp or show. Okay, so don't let anything be done through fighting or in pride, essentially. Vainglory is pride, so don't let anything be done through, fighting and pride. All right, in this case, you'd be fighting, your selfishness. All right, don't be selfish. Don't be selfish and prideful. Okay, let nothing be done in selfishness and pride. Okay, but in lowliness of mind. What is lowliness? Okay, let's go and get it. Lowliness. Okay, meek or humble state of mind. What does it mean to be humble? First of all, what does humble mean? Okay, having or showing a modest estimate of one's value or importance, not arrogant or self-important, or not pride is what they should have said. It's not pride. It's not prideful behavior. All right, the opposite. Can you do it? Instead of, yeah, man, I'm the best guy on the job. Can you do it? I should be able to do it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can be able to help you out with that. But not, oh, I'm the best guy ever. No one else but me can do this. But like, can you do this? Yeah, I can help you out with it. Yeah, I can do it. Lord willing, I got you. Right? And are you the best guy for it? I'm not going to say I'm the best guy for it. Right? I can get it done though. All right, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of the Most High. All right? So, the spirit power of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. All right, but these guys that are constantly, I always say, you see, I'm the best, whatever. I'm the best architect in all of Las Vegas. Well, I'd rather hear someone else say that than you say it, because I can tell you I'm the best person at ever cooking salmon. All right, am I? No, but I can tell you that. I can say I'm the best person that ever made salmon ever in the history of ever. I can tell you that, but that doesn't speak of how good I am. Now, if you have 38 people that are saying that guy makes good salmon, that guy has a good salmon, that guy does salmon. No, I'm just saying that because I made salmon last night. It was okay. I'm just a normal guy. I'm not a cook or a chef or anything. But if there's like 50 people saying, yeah, that guy's salmon was fucking insane, now it starts to have, backing. All right, it's not just someone's pride that's saying, hey, this guy's actually really good at that thing. You should go to that guy. All right, think about it. Think about how Apostle's been deemed the walking Bible. All right, because he's got all these scriptures within his head, or how he's a example of men right now currently on the earth of how faith should be. And do you think I'm the most faithful man? No, he wasn't the one that put those titles on himself. All right, other men did. All right, because they saw how he was. Okay, and there's a scripture. This is Proverbs 27:2. It says, we want to get it in the King James Version, not the New King James. Not that it's too different, but we like the old language. Okay. Proverbs 27:2, it says, let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, a stranger, and not thine own lips. Okay, so, I'm so good, I'm so good. Let someone else say it. You don't need to say it. Let someone else say it. All right? So that's part of being meek. All right, what does meek mean? So we got what humble means, but what does it mean to be meek? Okay, go and look up meek. Okay, quiet and gentle. Okay, submissive. All right. So, of course, under Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. Now, lowliness. Define loneliness. Okay, a quality or state of being low in status or importance. Okay, on the grand scale of things. All right, us as men, we're low importance. All right, the Lord's more important than us. We don't have anything to be prideful over. All right, so going back here. What the hell happened here? Bear with me. Video's still doing that processing shit. Slack it, but so let nothing be done in selfishness or in pride, but in a reasonable thought of one's own, self within their mind. Let each esteem other better than themselves. So what is esteem? Esteem, pretty simple. Esteem, respect, and admire. Okay, respect and admire, and we'll still do it in the etymology, but come on now. Esteem. Okay. Estimate. All right. Value. Okay. Estimate or value or respect or admiration. Right. So valuing a person. Okay. So let nothing be done through selfishness or pride, but in a reasonable state of, evaluation of yourself, let each other value others better than themselves. Okay, that would be the easiest, that's my breakdown of it, right? Through the definitions that we got, right? Of Philippians 2 and 3, which again, in the King James Version, in its full sense, reads, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves." There you go. And then let's do our bonus. With all lowliness, see, King James Version, we'll read it all, but this one's going to be easy. Ephesians 4 and 2, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love. Okay, actually, we got to go from probably verse 1. Let me see. Yeah. So Ephesians 4 and 1 through 2, because you got to get 1 to have it make sense. "I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love." So, in the Amplified Bible, it says, "So I, the prisoner for the Lord, appeal to you to live a life worthy of the calling which you have been called." That is, to live a life that exhibits godly character, moral courage, personal integrity, and mature behavior. A life that expresses gratitude for Yahweh for your salvation, with all humility, forsaking self-righteousness, and gentleness, maintaining self-control, with patience, bearing with one another in unselfish love. I don't know if I can do much better than that. So, walk worthy of, this truth wherewith you were called. All right, this vocation. All right, now you can go and get vocation. Okay, calling. All right, your purpose. All right, walk worthy of the purpose where you were called for. And what is this purpose? All right, this truth through Yahweh Shemi Shai. Okay, it says with all lowliness. Lowliness is what? Again, having right. It said forsaking self-righteousness. Okay, so having a low estimate of your importance. Okay, and meekness. Going back into meek. Okay, meekness is what? Conscious, humble, and patient restraint of one's power and submission unto Yahweh Shemi Shai. It really goes back into submission. All right, with a humble, all right, thought of yourself, and with humility, all right, and lowliness and submission. All right, with long suffering. Okay, long suffering means what? Suffering, patience. All right, long suffering. You can go and look that up. Okay, having or showing patience in spite of troubles, especially those caused by other people. Okay, so long suffering, suffering long, all right, and putting up with it patiently, right? Forbearing one another in love. So what does forbearing mean? Okay, forbearing. Patient and restrained, tolerant, being tolerant, forgiving, and merciful. Okay, so I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that you walk worthy of the calling wherewith you were called, the purpose wherewith you were called, with all low thought of yourself and submission to the Lord, suffering as long as you need to in patience. Okay, forbearing or bearing with and having mercy on one another in love. So that would be my version of it. Of course, the Ant Bible is better on that one, right? But yeah, a little twofer, all right, with Ephesians 4 and 1 and Philippians 2 and 3. And yeah, so Lord and what was edifying. Just a little short one. I don't know how long it was, but about 15 minutes. So sounds good to me. All right, so Lord willing, it was edifying. We're going to close out there. Again, if you have any questions, just comment them down below, and I'll try to answer them if they're done decently in order, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, of course. With that, we're going to close out. Lord, when it was edifying. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Shemi Shai, Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom, my brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Till next one, Lord willing. Shalom.